Good evening, I'm your host, and this is King Ladi. Today we bring you a tragic and unfolding story from thousands of miles away in Hong Kong. On November 26, 2025, a devastating fire ripped through a residential complex in the district of Wang Fuk Court, located in Tai Po district. What started as renovation work turned into one of the deadliest blazes the city has seen in decades. So, what happened? According to reports, the fire broke out at around 2:51 p.m. local time at one of the towers in the complex. The exterior scaffolding and green safety netting, made of bamboo and other flammable materials, caught fire first, and then the blaze spread rapidly across the facade and into adjacent buildings. The complex itself comprises 8 high-rise towers with around 2,000 apartments, housing thousands of residents. By late evening and early the next morning, authorities had brought the fire under control in several blocks, but the damage had already been catastrophic. Looking at the human toll, as of the latest official counts, at least 55 people have died, including a firefighter, making this the deadliest fire in Hong Kong in decades. Dozens more are injured, with many in serious condition, and at least 279 people remain unaccounted for or missing. Hundreds of residents have been displaced. Roughly 900 people were evacuated to temporary shelters as the tragedy unfolds. The impact is devastating, especially for elderly residents. A significant portion of the complex's inhabitants were older adults, making escape and evacuation more difficult. So, what exactly went wrong, and why did the fire spread so fast? Well, preliminary investigations suggest the blaze was accelerated by the use of bamboo scaffolding, green mesh, and other non-fire-resistant renovation materials around the buildings. Window lobbies and external surfaces were reportedly sealed with flammable materials like styrofoam, which likely contributed to the rapid spread. Local experts in fire safety engineering have pointed out that while concrete high-rise structures are generally fire-resistant, the external coverings and renovation materials, if not properly fire-rated, can turn even compliant buildings into death traps. There are now, some serious concerns over construction and renovation standards across Hong Kong, and the tragedy is pushing authorities to re-examine building safety regulations and enforcement. In the immediate aftermath, police arrested 3 men connected to the renovation contractor, 2 company directors and 1 engineering consultant, on suspicion of gross negligence manslaughter. The government has launched a full-scale investigation, including reviews of renovation practices, building safety compliance, and possible corruption related to the renovation work. Local authorities have also set up shelters and emergency support for the displaced and are working to identify those missing and found. On a broader scale, the fire has reignited public scrutiny around the use of traditional construction methods like bamboo scaffolding and the importance of fire-safe renovation materials, a debate that may, honestly, reshape Hong Kong's building regulation policies. I don't even know how I feel right now. I'm just thinking about where I am going to sleep tonight. That's what one longtime resident, displaced after the fire, shared. Many residents described panic, confusion, and horror. Some rushed door to door to warn neighbors because they heard no alarm. Families, many with elderly members, have been plunged into trauma and uncertainty, desperately searching for loved ones still unaccounted for. Internationally, leaders expressed condolences, and public opinion is turning sharply critical, calling for greater accountability and structural reform in building safety across high-density living complexes. The fire at Wang Fuk Court is more than just a tragedy. It's a wake-up call. In cities like Hong Kong and many others around the world, high-density living and rapid renovation are commonplace. But without rigorous enforcement of fire safety and proper materials, the consequences can be devastating. As we follow the ongoing investigation, we must remember the human cost behind statistics: lives lost, families displaced, communities shaken.